Yo, what is up boys, and welcome back to yet another Survivor Nights video, and this video right here is going to be the last video before the official release of Survivor Nights Early Access, of course, on Steam. Just yesterday they got the confirmation from Steam that their build was good to go, which means they can push it live at any second, and their release date is going to be Thursday, the 21st of December. I don't really know what it is with early access survival games and being released in December. Of course, DayZ's Standalone was released 4 years ago now on December the 16th, I think it was. So yeah, this being released on December 21st, let's just hope it doesn't end up sucking like Standalone kind of did for 4 years. Not to say Survivor Nights will definitely not suck, there is a decent chance that it could suck. In fact, they even stated that you should be wary on the first few days, the servers will be unstable. I'm not really sure if we're going to allow people to make YouTube and Twitch content in the first few days. I'll try to if I can. So I just recommend, you know, staying away from buying this game until you've seen people play it and seen what it's like, because it could suck. And who knows, maybe if it does suck, maybe eventually it won't suck, and maybe DayZ Standalone also will eventually not suck. But right now there's a decent chance that both games could suck at the same time. But anyway, enough talking about sucking. I want to fill you guys in with some information on Survivor Nights, feature lists, what you can kind of expect on the initial launch of the game, and also show you some content in the background from their Discord, which are GIFs varying in quality, some videos, some images, a lot of this stuff you guys have probably never seen because it is just on their Discord, and some people just don't use Discord, or maybe you're just not in a Survivor Nights Discord group, so that's what you're seeing on your screen right now. But there has been many early access survival game releases throughout the years, but at least there is a decent amount of features in this game which are unique to the game, or at least features which most other games don't have. So you would have seen earlier on in this video there is actual seasons, which are also shown off in the trailer, so there will be all 4 of the seasons. Obviously snow will come in and will affect the gameplay in some shape, way or form. There's dynamic lighting, which you'll see at some point in the video, so if you do actually shoot your gun, you will see the room be lit up, and if you've got a torch, will be dynamic lighting with that. There is also confirmation of actually wear-up torches, so the most basic of torches, you'll actually have to use your hand to crank it to gather energy for it, which sounds interesting. There's electrical systems with light switches you can turn on and off, take light bulbs out of things. You can board up every single building on the map apparently, so you'll be able to actually use a hammer and hammer in nails and board up whatever you see around the map and put a lock on the door, put traps inside the house, put some kind of container to keep your loot inside the house, or whatever else. How exactly those systems work, we're not really too sure, but it is cool that we do have an actual system to board things up, because it's something I think many people have wanted for many years in the DayZ Standalone game. You know, it said like, oh yeah, you'll be able to fortify stuff, you'll be able to base build stuff, or base build, but you still can't fortify things. But it's just a really cool and simple zombie style idea that you can board up windows and board up doors. It's not that hard of a concept to understand, but for some reason it's just satisfying to board things up. Maybe I'm by myself in this one. Of course, there is going to be vehicles in the initial build. You are able to place items wherever you want in the world, which I think is really neat, so you can decorate your place however you want and just place things exactly where you want, instead of in other style games you just don't have an option to do that. It sounds like a simple idea, just, you know, put a pistol in a shelf, but you just can't really do that in other style games. It does also remind me of Escape from Tarkov's new system, which we're going to be adding, I guess, at some point in 2018. I forgot what it's called exactly, but where we'll have a home base and you'll be able to put items and weapons and collectibles and all that stuff inside your house, rather than just having them all in an inventory stash system. Speaking of stashes and inventories, of course you do have some classic survival game things such as crafting. You will be able to craft traps and place them on the floor for zombies and players if you do want to do that as well, although it does seem like there is a real PvE element in the game. Looking at some of the videos you'll see on your screen right now, there is a decent amount of zombies. The zombies do have splatter. You'll see in some of the videos, some of the pictures and videos do obviously date back, so some of the stuff might be just dated. But looking at the newer ones, there is splatters and stuff like that, and you can apparently combine food items with pots and pans to create meals that are ready to cook. You know, put it on the stove, cook it, and make some spaghetti. I made some spaghetti before. It was okay. It wasn't really that good. I'm hoping the spaghetti you make in this game is better than the spaghetti I make IRL, you know? That's my hope. And speaking of PvE, we also do have the mental health system, which will allow people to maybe be impacted by their bad choices. Not gonna lie, when I play this game, yes, I will more than likely shoot you in the head or hatchet you in the head because I want to take your loot. But in this game, it will have a mental health impact. So how exactly those really, you know, impact you, I'm not entirely sure. It simply says kill players repeatedly and pay the price. What are you gonna do? I mean, my character's gonna start talking to himself, or like, shake a bit or something, but other than that, I don't care. I'll deal with shaking. I'll just keep on killing everyone. But it is cool that these are systems which we've thought of, you know, nutrition and hydration systems also being there, with like calories and stuff being things, stuff like that. Obviously the game has been in development for like, what, like 3 years ago I think now. I made my original Survivor Nights video in which they did have like a single player build ready to go, and throughout those years obviously we've been getting it stable on multiplayer, adding in new items, finishing off the zombies a bit more. And in case you did see the original trailer, which I will probably have at some point during this video, and you thought, wow, the zombies and gunplay look fucking terrible, you're right, but keep in mind that trailer was released in May of 2017, which is quite a few months ago. So, you know, I'm not saying it undoubtedly still, or it's impossible that it will suck. It could definitely suck, but, you know, just keep in mind some of the stuff is older. The only problem with these kind of, like, funded development campaigns, like this was originally a Kickstarter campaign, I'm pretty sure Survivor Nights was. I might be wrong, I'm going to Google it on my second monitor while saying this. But the problem with this is, it's a bunch of people with a dream who decently, yeah, it was Kickstarter, who decently know how to use Unity, and it's not like we've got like a bunch of past experience with loads of AAA games or something like that. Like, we're just a bunch of people with a dream trying to make it you know, a reality. Like, it's not always possible, but we'll see what happens with it. I will definitely be making content on Survivor Nights the day it comes out, or if not, I guess the day after it comes out, doing some streams and stuff like that. And if the game honestly is really solid, like, I don't know, we'll see what happens with it. I don't expect it to be like, you know, as big as DayZ really boomed and made its own genre. I can't do that because it is ultimately still a survival game, but it could still have a decent place on Twitch and on YouTube if they do fulfill all of the things which we've mentioned, you know, like hunting and placing down, you know, fireplaces and forests and cooking the meat which is just hunted, and putting deers in the back of your little truck and driving around and shit like that, you know. And the zombies do actually react differently in day to nighttime as well, which is why it's called Survivor Nights, because nighttime's spooky, you know. It's like 7 days to die, but it's not about days, it's just about nighttime. Kind of like Dying Light, I guess. So the zombies do gain some more aggression during nighttime. They've got increased vision during nighttime, and obviously you are going to want to have a house with electricity, with some kind of boarded up systems going on, and some kind of plan for a nighttime. And to experience that on a multiplayer server, I really don't know how that's going to go down. It could definitely be amazing if it's balanced right, but it's going to be hard to find the right balance for that, really. But it sounds good on paper. It sounds really good on paper, right? Traveling at nighttime, at least from a few videos we've seen so far, seems pretty much next to impossible. All the images we've seen are mostly of players at daytime, or GIFs we've seen are mostly of players at daytime running around, not giving a single shit. But ultimately the world is a 64 square kilometer map called Black Island. I'll actually have a link to an interactable map in the comment section below. A few cities around the map, a nuclear power plant, an island. I really don't know what to expect with this release. I really don't. If you guys missed that video I made 2 years ago on the alpha stress test thing, it was a disaster. I mean, it was ultimately a stress test, but like, I don't really know what they were stressing. It was just like, it wasn't a game. It was really fucking bad, but here's hoping. Here's hoping. But anyway, I'll talk a bit more about things that were listed on the Steam page. How many of these are actually going to be in the full release is yet to be seen. There is a lot of them saying not currently pre-alpha builds, but then there's things like, you know, moon cycles, mist and fog systems. I mean, I guess I'll believe it when I see it. I'm not saying they're lying, but it's that sounds like pretty cool and very minor detail for someone to be like, you know, they wake up and are like, yeah, I'm not going to work on like making Survivor Nights like but less buggy. I'm going to work on a moon cycle system. I don't know. I guess we'll see when it comes out. But, oh, also realistic star and moon positions, apparently? What? Random weather effects such as rainstorms and snowstorms. Okay, it would be pretty cool if it snowed during summertime. That'd be cool. I like that. Who knows, maybe this game could be the perfect roleplay possibility. Maybe we'll start the PsiSyn Survivor Nights server and it'll be an epic roleplay experience. I think the amount of players we're aiming for is around about 50 or so. Don't quote me on that one, I might be completely wrong, but there's definitely going to be an emphasis on multiplayer. They want it to be at its core, you know, a multiplayer, open world, zombie survival game kind of experience. It's not like 7 Days to Die. I know there's some decently big 7 Days to Die, but it's just not a multiplayer game, I feel like. I feel like it could have been really cool, considering you could, you know, meld all of the world around you with pickaxes and stuff like that. But it's not like you're going to have, like, a 25v25 server on 7 Days to Die. It just doesn't exist. At least I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Or if it does, it runs like shit. Maybe. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I'm not going to make it longer than 10 minutes because I'm not that hungry for revenue. I just wanted to let you guys know about the release date, let you know my thoughts. So I'm a bit pessimistic, but still hoping for the best, and show you guys some pictures and information which maybe you didn't know about already. So, you know, get your calendars ready, guys. December the 21st, Thursday, I'll be making content on it. Don't buy it. Do not buy it until you watch other people play it, because they've been having pre-orders for the longest time ever, and maybe buy it once you find out it's good, but I'm just saying, I don't think you should pre-order it, in my opinion. I don't think you should pre-order it. I think it's a risky purchase, and especially if you buy it through Humble Bundle, you're probably not going to get a refund. So just wait with my content, or anyone else's content, okay? But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, all good stuff, and let me know what you guys think about Survivor Nights, and I'll see you guys next time. Actually, this is almost a 10-minute video. If I just talk for a few more seconds, it'll be a 10-minute video. Oh no, it's 10 minutes now. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm all. Bye, guys.